And good day to you, welcome to Disarmed episode 7. In the previous episode we got done with Zul'Farrak, we got some big upgrades, and we also got some nice progress with the levels ending at 54. And now it's time to see how those upgrades fare as we head into the Angoro crater. We're only 4 levels away from Outlands, so without further ado let's get straight into it. And welcome to Angoro crater. I took the scenic route here, being the paladin that I am. I just hopped over the mountains and bubbled the fall damage, so I did not go around as you're supposed to. But anyway, gonna get started here, picking up these 2 quests. Also, I'm gonna stop by these crystals and pick up 7 of each color. There's green, red, blue and yellow, because I'm gonna need them for an upcoming quest. And the first combat with the new equipment, let's see how these things fare. Okay, I'm shredding through this, guys. You can feel the embrace of the Lycan here. It could also be because of the mobs are green level, but we're not gonna talk about that. It's only the gear, right? And we're hunting some pelts from these gorillas. I need 2 from gorillas, 2 from stomperers and 2 from thunderers. But I think it's like 15% drop chance if I have to make up a number from my head. So we'll see if I get lucky or not, because sometimes I get hard stuck on this quest and have to wait for the spawns. Oh, that's never a good sign. That's a night elf rogue just went into stealth. I gotta heal up and hope they're friendly. Okay. They're not friendly, guys. This sucks because I got hard stuck on the pelts, just like I imagined I would. Stompers, 0 out of 2. The others I got done, but I had to wait for Stomper spawns. But anyway, now that we're here, might as well get the rest sickness, because I have to come here anyway, and if the rogues are gonna be camping there, I'm just gonna take the sickness, take the Al on this one, and pick up all of the quests here in the Marshal stand. Wait, was that who I think it was? Yup, it's the Shell Show. The monster himself has taken on the Angoro crater. At first I thought that it was one of the ganking rogues, but that's a pleasant sight. Looks like he's got somewhere to be, but hey, I'll respect it regardless, take it easy. Anyway, our quest log is nice and full, our map is filled with objectives, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna first wait out the 8 minutes rest sickness, and after that I'm just gonna make a circle around the whole zone and complete every single quest that way. So yeah, see you in like an hour, I think, maybe even less, we'll see. And here we are at everyone's favorite Angoro quest, the escort. I should hit level 55 here. And there we go, 55, and gonna grab this guy with me. I have to water him down whenever he faints, and I have to walk with him all the way up north to Marshal's refuge, so this quest is a pain in the ass to do, but it should be fine. Wait, did my guy really just decide to? Yep, there he goes. This is exactly what I mean with this quest. This guy chooses the worst spots to faint every single time. Like next he's gonna faint in front of a Devilsaur, I'm betting. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about the talent point. I think now is the time I'm gonna start investing in the Divine Strength. Now that we have a lot of baseline strength, the percentages are gonna come into place. So yeah, 3% strength, hell yeah. And we're finally at the finish line, and now it's time to turn in this quest. I got a few stockpiles, so this should be close to 56 at least.
Travels.
Time is money, friend. Keep it real. What can I do for you? Hurry back.
I actually want to show you newer players this cave if you haven't seen it. I remember stepping in here for the first time as a kid and dreaming about these gems and how I could pick them up and maybe sell them for a lot of gold. And yeah, at the end of this cave, is a quest giver. It's about to be our last hand in, but I always thought that this cave looked really cool, and I swear this whole series is just me reminiscing about my childhood. But yeah, I just want to share this with you guys. But yeah, this is the moment why we've been collecting all those 4 colored gems for. We get to immediately hand that quest in and pick up the follow ones, which we just have to go inspect different pylons around the area. So I'm gonna go do that, and that should get me close to 56. I think we got a bit less than I was hoping for, but I mean, over halfway is definitely not bad. We still have a few hand-ins scattered around this zone, so should get close from those, but yeah, let's go get those pylons and wrap up this zone. And this is the first pylon, the north pylon, and these pylons are located at the mountains, west mountains, north mountains, and east mountains, so it's nothing too special. I just gotta make a lap around the zone basically. And there's the eastern pylon, and the monkey quest hand-in is going to get us about 2 bars closer to 56. I'm gonna skip the boss monkey, the Ucha, because I don't wanna run back and forth just for that one quest. And the western pylon, and another hand-in in the middle of nowhere, that much closer to 56. I swear I'm never gonna get tired of this place. I don't know what it is about these glowing crystals, just some childlike wonder as they say, but anyway. Here's the 3 pylon quests. We should go over 56 with these, so I'm excited. I think I'm gonna go like half a bar over. 1 complete bar, but anyway, 56. We're 2 levels away from Outlands. And yeah, we get this random manual, we don't do anything with it. And another point is going to be put into the divine strength. Of course, 3% more strength, so 6% total with 2 points. And we're done with Angoro. Now we're gonna make our way into the next zone. And once again we find ourselves at the paladin trainer. We'll see what we have this time. It's quite a bit of levels since we last were here, so we'll see. Okay, quite the list to go through here. We'll see what we end up needing. Quite a defensive list this time. The only offensive ability that we picked up was the Retribution out of rank 5. Other than that, all other 4 abilities were either healing or utility, like Holy Light rank 8, more healing, Hammer of Justice, more stunning, Devotion out of more armor, and Blessing of Wisdom, more mana. So yeah, nothing too exciting, but it's better than nothing. I'm currently running through Fellwood, making my way to Winterspring, one of Classic's final zones. And I'm gonna pick up the flight points on the way, just in case I ever need them coming back for professions later in the future. And a nice little quest. I did stop by here to do 1 quest. It was super easy to do, just kill 1 guy. And we got some plus crit from these bands. We lose 10 stamina, but we like the glass cannon archetype a lot more than the tankiness. So hell yeah, I'm happy with this. And making my way through the Timberma hold. I remember there's only 3 paths you can take, but I would constantly get lost in this complicated maze as a little kid, so fond memories of this place. That plus the guards just wailing on me. But anyway, here we are in Winterspring, and this zone, it's kind of a weird one in a sense that it doesn't have as much to do as the other zones do, and the quests are kinda scattered all over. We have some tied to the Timberma hold here, some tied to a camp that is south of where I'm at currently, and the rest tied to the Everlook hub. But yeah, I'm not too sure how far I'm gonna get here, but let's just get to it. And here we are in Everlook. It's definitely just a winter version of Gadgetzan in Tanaris. You can see the goblin architecture shine through. And as a shock to no one, a new quest hub means new quests to pick up, so let's get them. And the map is looking nice and full with quest objectives, but someone might argue that, hey, don't you think that's a bit too full? And to them I say, you're probably right, so let's go empty those quests from the map. And the first set of hand-ins, not too many quests, like 3 or 4, but we should get 57 from this. We're 1 bar away after that, so here we go, 57. Only 1 away from 58. I'm so ready to go to Outlands. Not saying classic leveling isn't like great, I mean it's not. But yeah, I'm just a big fan of getting out of classic and moving to Outlands. But yeah, another set of quests, so let's get to them. Also another point to divine strength, plus 3%, 9% strength in total. That's still recharging. Oh, I didn't even know this weight. I got the Hanzo sword. This is a really cool sword because it looks like a two-hander almost. For us, it's only 4 golds of vendor trash, but for some, it's a really good rare to get. It's pretty nice for leveling if you can't access heirlooms, and it's pretty nice for transmogs when Cataclysm comes as well. But, you know, I don't want to send things over to my main from this character. I like to retain that purity, so I'm just gonna vendor it. And we are right back where we started. We're done with Winter Spring. It's been a really chill zone. No real challenges or any uphill battles. I've just been taking it easy and watching a show on my other screen, so it's nice to experience some downtime as well instead of constant uphill battles. But anyway, we're about to hit 58 right here. And ladies and gentlemen, with these endings we are officially done with Classic. We are now able to go to the Outlands level 58. Before I actually make my way to Outlands, I'm not gonna do that immediately. I still have some unfinished business here in Azeroth. That includes handing these rune cloths in for my free XP. Why not? I have some rune cloths laying around. I'm currently on my way to Orgrimmar, and now that even though Outlands is technically open, I'm still gonna stick around in Azeroth because my professions are lagging behind, especially my alchemy, which is standing at 110, as opposed to the 300 that it's supposed to be as we enter Outlands. So before I go to Outlands, I want to get my alchemy to 300, my herbalism to 300, but also my secondary professions, which are cooking and fishing, to 300, just so everything is up to date. I don't really care about first aid, so that can do its thing, but yeah, other than that, everything else 300. And here the profession grind begins. I'm gonna start with alchemy first, and for that I need a bunch of briar thorns. And I read on Google that the best place to farm those are in Silverpine and Hillspread, so we'll give it a try. Okay, I spent like an hour or two farming. I just ran around the zones aimlessly, no route, no nothing, but this is the haul. I think I'm gonna get like close to 150 even. I'm not too sure, it's really hard to guess, but we'll see how far I get with this. Okay, looks like 145 is the magic number where we end this session. I'm looking at this recipe and it looks like it needs some fish, the firefin snapper, so this is actually a good excuse for me to start leveling my fishing. And I mean, if fishing and alchemy go hand in hand and help level each other, might as well get that started, so I'll go fish. Looks like the Nagpagel's fishing pole that I've saved up in my bank actually requires 100 fishing, so I have to start with a regular pole, which is, it's fine. I'm gonna be fishing in the capital city anyway, so I don't think the fishing level really matters. I'm gonna get the fishing skill ups the same rate anyway, so let's get to it. And this marks the beginning of our humble fishing career. Just need to get a pole and some bait and we'll get started. And for you newer players, if you're curious how fishing works in this game, you basically just cast a line out, you wait for the bobber to do some movement, like here, and then you just right click it and you get your fish or loot or whatever you fish up. There I just got some driftwood, but that's because of my fishing level is so low. Oh, I forgot about these achievements. There's a 20 fish achievement. I missed it because I wasn't recording, but yeah, I'll try to record the future ones. So you see the pop-ups. 50 fish, let's go! I realized that if I want to start fishing, I need to start cooking as well, because these two professions go hand in hand. What I fish up, I can also cook. Prime example, here I get a recipe for a bunch of fish by these trainers and vendors, and then I can just cook a bunch of the fish that I've fished up. So we have 35 mud snappers, and of course, journeyman cook, big time. But yeah, let's see how far these fish that I currently have got me. And we end at a cute little 85 cooking, time to start fishing again. And that's a nice round, 100 fish. I'm about to hit 100 fishing, the early levels are super quick, so yeah, now we're able to use the Nagpagel's Extreme Angler, which is gonna be nice, passive plus 20 fishing every time I'm fish, so I'll take it. But fishing is gonna slow down later, and it's gonna be like one level per 10 to 20 casts instead of what I'm getting every cast now. If there ever was a weapon that I would allow myself to use, it would be this one, the 19-pound catfish. It has no damage stats. It's simply a slimy fish that you can equip for some reason. And we have become expert level chefs. Hell's Kitchen, watch your back. We got Punchline's de la Cuisine. 250 fish. It's definitely slowing down after 100. We're currently at 163 fishing. I swear I'm somehow always late to these boats, but we make it work anyway. I'm gonna go to Strangleton Vale now because my fishing is up nicely, and now I can actually catch the fish outside of capital cities, so I need some for the cooking recipes, so I'll go there. Oh, I forgot to record in time. The old No Man the Seas. Fish successfully from a school of fish. Pretty nice. 10 points. And we're finally catching those firefin snappers. If you remember, I started fishing exactly because of these fish, because I need them for an alchemy recipe. So gonna get some stacks of these and then go back to working on alchemy. Okay, I found a blood sail wreckage, and you can fish up some chests from these. And what I'm looking for is the weather beating journal, because that teaches me how to track fishes, or school of fishes rather, in my minimap. Okay, nice, we got it to the second rank. It's a really nice find because I'm really gonna need this for the future when I'm fishing for specific fish. And yeah, just learn this bad boy and we should get the achievement. Yeah, there we go. Fish don't leave footprints. And 500 fish, a nice little milestone. I think the biggest fish achievement is 1000, so let's go there. Okay, as I've fished, I've opened a lot of the trunks that has given me like cloths and leather, so I'm gonna keep some, but I'm also gonna vendor some, so I have to make some more room in my bank. So this is gonna take a little chip out of the purse, but that's fine. Also, we got almost 3 stacks of firefin snapper, so we'll see how far we can get with this. Okay, yeah, the fish were a game changer. I also had some herbs in the bank, because I always get my herb up to date, but not my alchemy. But yeah, we got from 151 to, well, basically over 250, so that's really good. And here's what the professions are looking like right now. We're making pretty solid progress. Okay, the Midsummer event is currently live, so while I'm working on my professions and are running around the world, I might as well honor these flames and get a free 4.5k experience and some nice little gold to go with it. Okay, I've been running around Feralas and I've gotten all the way up to 296 herbalism, so we're 4 skill points off, and I wanna finish them up with Winter Spring because there's some herbs there that I'm gonna need for alchemy anyway. And this is going to be our Herbalism 300, the first profession done, and this also means that we get an increased rank on Lifeblood. Now it heals for 900 health over 5 seconds. So it's a bit of nice utility to have for those elite fights while leveling. And back in the lab again, we end at 291 herbalism. We're so close to 300, but unfortunately these 9 skill points mean that I have to make another trip of herbalism. But it should be the last one, so no worries there. Okay, I've been doing a bit of fishing and I have 40 rock scale codes and 163 spotted yellowtails to cook, so this should get me up to 300 cooking with no problems. Okay, looks like they go grey at 275, but yeah, that's a lot of progress regardless, only 25 levels to go. 1000 fish, that's the final fish achievement for the number of fish caught, so pretty satisfying to be done with that, even though it's not a real goal, but I like the numbers, what can I say. Also, I'm here fishing in Feralas because I need this fish for cooking, so after this I'm gonna be looking at 300 cooking, I think. Okay, I made my way to Booty Bay because this cook right here sells me the recipes that I need to cook this fish, so just gonna buy all of them out and start cooking. Okay, with 10 cooking levels off, not too bad, because I still need to work on my fishing as well, so just gonna go get more fish, I guess. Okay, took the Hearthstone here, been fishing for like 15 minutes, and I think we should have enough fish by now. And this is going to be the 300 cooking, second profession done. Now we just have to wrap up alchemy and fishing. And we're just gonna flat out ignore first aid because I'm not that big of a nurse anyway, so yeah, I'll just heal instead of bandage. But anyway, we're only 3 of alchemy and 5 of fishing, so those should not take long. And professional YouTuber missing the levels, but that's 300 fishing and a little nice cheer in the chat. Only 3 alchemy levels to go, and then we are as prepared as we possibly can be for Outlands. I'm excited. Okay, I have the mats for 3 yellow potions, so I'm just gonna send it and hope that they hit. Okay, that's the first one. The second one, just one more. Yep, it's as simple as that. 300 alchemy, we are done with the preparation. Everything is as good as it can be. I'm almost 59 because of how much time I've spent just running around doing professions and gathering the midsummer pyres and whatnot. But yeah, this is such a good spot to go into Outlands because I can just continue working on my professions alongside leveling, so I'm very happy. But with that being said, we are ready to conquer the Outlands with only our fists. Let's go get it.